Welcome back to the WP Week. You're tuning into episode 107, your source for the latest happenings, trends, and breakthroughs in the ever-evolving WordPress ecosystem. Today's episode is sponsored by OmniSend, Kinsta, and WP Job Openings plugin. OmniSend is a leading email and SMS marketing tool designed to effortlessly boost e-commerce sales. Kinsta delivers lightning-fast load times, enterprise-grade security, and automatic daily backups powered by Google Cloud's premium tier network. And WP Job Openings is the easiest way to set up a professional career page and start accepting applications in just minutes. This week's biggest headline is the FAIR project, a bold step toward decentralizing the services currently managed by WordPress.org. FAIR, which stands for Federated and Independent Repositories, was introduced at the independently organized Alt-Control.org event. It's a collaborative effort coordinated by Yuste Valk and Karim Marouki of Crowd Favorite, with backing from the Linux Foundation. At its core, FAIR aims to shift control of critical services like core updates, plugins, themes, and translations away from a single centralized system. With a technical steering committee led by Carrie Dills, Mika Epstein, and Ryan McHugh, the project promises to open new avenues for innovation and resilience in the WordPress ecosystem. Meanwhile, the WordPress community came together in person and online for WordCamp Europe 2025 in the picturesque city of Basel, Switzerland. The event welcomed over 1,700 attendees on site and more than 20,000 tuning in online. Across 3 days of connection and learning, 52 speakers from 23 countries led 45 sessions and hands-on workshops. The event concluded with reflections from Matt Mullenweg and Mary Hubbard, setting the stage for WordCamp Europe 2026 in Krakow, Poland. Over in Gutenberg, versions 20.4 and 20.5 have rolled out with noteworthy improvements. Among them, the editor now remembers the user's show template preference, and the query loop block gains the ability to sort posts by menu order. Several other enhancements and fixes continue the steady evolution of the block editor experience. In governance updates, new criteria have been introduced for hosting or migrating repositories under the official WordPress GitHub organization. The emphasis is on projects being community-maintained, well-documented, and meeting transparent quality standards. Also under review is the current code contribution workflow. A long-standing flaw in how code patches are reviewed and tested has sparked discussion. A proposed new keyword for workflow labeling could help streamline this process and build greater trust among contributors. In training team updates, Raid Yekic has been appointed the second deputy representative for Q3 2025. This quarterly role involves facilitating meetings, managing projects, and supporting the training team. Applications for the Q4 term open October 1st, and interested contributors are encouraged to apply through the team's Slack channel. WooCommerce 9.9 has been released, bringing selective product exports, a new product block, and automatic database updates. The patch series 9.9.1 to 9.9.3 quickly followed to stabilize the release. The team is now seeking user feedback on settings import-export functionality with blueprints. Security remains a central concern this week, with several notable vulnerabilities patched. Over 9,000 WordPress sites were impacted by a critical flaw in the WP User Frontend Pro plugin that allowed authenticated users to upload arbitrary files, potentially leading to full site takeovers. Similarly, the Real Homes theme had a privilege escalation bug affecting 33,000 sites. This allowed low-level users to grant themselves admin access, though the issue only applies when a specific setting, disabled by default, is turned on. In another alarming development, WordFence uncovered malware disguised as a fake plugin named WooCommerce Product Add-ons. It hides from the admin panel and enables remote code execution while quietly exfiltrating data to an attacker-controlled server. On a more celebratory note, Automatic has been recognized by Newsweek as one of the world's most loved workplaces, landing at number 49 on the 2025 global list. In search engine news, BrightEdge shared fresh data showing that desktop AI search referrals are taking the lead across major chatbot platforms. Speculation is also rising around Apple's next move, possibly ending its default Safari search engine partnership with Google. Microsoft Clarity announced natural language access to analytics through their new Model Context Protocol server. This lets developers and SEO professionals query analytics data using simple prompts powered by AI. Meanwhile, Anthropic offered a rare behind-the-scenes look at how its Claude chatbot works by publishing its internal system prompts, which are fine-tuned for a warm, discovery-driven user experience. On the business and partnerships front, WP Mayer has teamed up with Coursera to offer industry-relevant courses in WordPress and AI. These come with recognized certifications to help professionals boost their careers. Back in the community, Aspire Press launched Aspire Update, a plugin that lets users pull updates from multiple repositories, not just WordPress.org. Alongside it, Aspire Explorer was previewed, which lets users browse and search across these software sources. In a heartfelt shift, Do the Woo has rebranded as OpenChannels.fm. Originally founded by Bob Dunn in 2016 as a WooCommerce-centric podcast, the platform is now expanding its focus to cover broader open-source topics. Another farewell comes from Robert DeVore, a longtime developer and contributor who's stepping away from the WordPress space after 2 decades. He'll now be focusing on new ventures like Static and Devio Chat. SiteGround has alerted users about a wave of phishing emails pretending to be from the company and requesting payment details. Customers are urged to stay vigilant and double-check any renewal-related communication. PatchStack continues to innovate in plugin security, launching an AI-powered code review tool as part of its updated MVDP platform. New features include team management and a discussion board to improve collaboration among plugin developers. WP Engine marked its 15-year anniversary this week, celebrating its journey from a small startup to a global name in WordPress hosting. Code Snippets Cloud also released a redesigned UI, making it easier to manage snippets and teams with a more unified and intuitive design. WP Umbrella introduced Site Protect, a new security add-on powered by PatchStack. It provides multiple layers of protection, from brute force prevention to XSS defense, using smart response headers. And finally, a shout-out to Topher DeRosia, who just crossed a major milestone by contributing 1,000 photos to the WordPress photo directory. This achievement, highlighted by Marcus Burnett, reflects the community's spirit of generosity and creativity. That wraps up this week's episode of the WP Week podcast. Thanks for listening to the WP Week podcast, sponsored by Kinsta, Omnisend, and WP Job Openings. Stay tuned, stay updated, and as always, keep contributing to make WordPress better for everyone.